Mayday, take it away. I'm so glad April is freaking over. Wait a minute, May's over.
That was really beautiful singing.
Oh, thank you.
When are you going to record like a CD for us?
When you beatbox for us.
I can't beatbox, but I've got Ableton. It's called Ableton.
What is the little tiny guitar called?
The ukulele?
Yes! You should play the ukulele.
I think that's tuned in like fourths or fifths. I can't remember. It's tuned differently from what a guitar is. I could do it if it were tuned to a guitar tuning. All right. Why are you here? Because we're wondering why you're here.
They've already clicked away.
We've been sitting here drinking. Don't worry about us. This is how our recording sessions go.
Welcome to the CodeX Cantina. I am very lit. Crypto.
Crypto. I love that. Yeah. That is so creative.
Not
really. I'm just doing that. I don't have anything.
And welcome to the May wrap up.
You know what? I'm still salty.
Why are you salty, Una?
I'm salty because that Absalom video, I think it was the first one that we were kicking off. So the before you start Absalom video, I thought it was just funny. Absalom. So in the opening sentence, I used like the word absolutely like 3 times and alliteration, Absalom. I used the word absolutely like 3 times. No one noticed. Kind of disappointed.
Yeah. Well, I think only we would look that deep into something.
Let me explain to you. We do these games all the time. So let's give them some behind the scenes of these games that we play. So the sex and literature tag, we talked about, we play the game. How many dislikes are we going to get like for that video? Like even if we say, this is a sex and literature talk, why are you here if you don't want to talk about it anyways? We knew that we're going to get dislikes anyways, right?
Right.
I haven't looked yet, but you guessed, how many dislikes did you say?
6.
And I guessed 4.
What is the average everybody else is getting? Like, are they getting...
I actually looked that up. I have that stats for you because I'm that nerdy.
It's probably still a 2.
It's still a 2. Okay, we're off. I said 4, you said 6, right? So we're both over in the over-under game.
So are people... sorry we look so negatively upon you.
So I looked at Brian's video. He's at 74 likes and 14 dislikes for a 15.9% dislike ratio. Now, Mark Nash, he's a very blunt, direct, and honest individual, is 26 likes and 1 dislikes for 3.7% dislike. So he's pretty efficient.
Dang, that's good.
Now, to get this, our buddy Sean the Book Maniac, 54 likes, 0 dislikes.
Well, he's funny, so he can get away with it.
His channel, he's got a lot of DNFs and funny stuff, so he gets away with it. We're not funny. We're too serious.
Hey, speak for yourself. I'm funny.
All right, so in terms of news, Crypto here is driving off to Oklahoma. Not tonight. Drank too much tonight. Tomorrow morning, though, leaving for Oklahoma. So you may see some videos coming up here where he's in a different location. He might look a little different because, he's going to get roughed up on the way. But other than that, we're going to try and push through our schedule the best that we can.
After I've been around my grandmother and my family for a week, I will have my southern drawl again. Promise. So when I sound funny, it's not my twin, it's me.
At your grandma's house, are you just going to have like a cat like on each shoulder and on top of your chair and on your lap as you're sitting there? Like, do you have a bunch of cats there?
No, she actually hates cats.
Oh, I love the grandma cat stereotype. That's my favorite.
No, my grandma hates cats.
I actually don't know any grandma that likes cats. Like, it's a stereotype that's never true.
But I'm gonna have her beautiful fireplace behind me next time.
Is this gonna be like an improvement in set?
Probably. Her lighting may not be as good, but you'll make me pretty.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna start off with a new section. Okay, instead of just jumping straight into our ratings, we're going to do a pick of the month, where of all of the stuff that we read this month, we pick one thing to recommend to our average viewer.
Oh, Tolstoy, 2 Deer. Done. Hilarious.
Okay. No, mine too.
Short read.
Mine too.
Short read.
Yep.
So funny, so good. You're going to laugh out loud. And if you don't, then I'm sorry.
Yeah, 2 Deer is like, I think 4 or 5 pages. I'll put a link in this one as well. And the link to the video. That story is amazing. Great selection. So that's our one recommendation. If you're going to check out one thing, go check out 2 Deer, 4 to 5 pages for free. You'll have a better life because of it.
You will be happier.
Now, in terms of our recommendations, okay, so now what we're going to do in our videos is we do those deep, detailed analyses where we kind of say, how did we interpret it? What was our discussion? And then maybe a little bit of a subjective, how did it land on us, right? It's you've already read it. Now, here in our wrap-ups, we don't know if you've read these books or not. So these are going to be our recommendations as to whether you should pick them up or not. Our rating systems are the top selection is the collect it. The idea is that you should go out, spend some money, waste no time, get the special edition, one that's going to last you a long time so that you can love and read over and over again.
Signed first edition. Yeah.
There's the buy it, which is the second highest, which means Kindle, paperback, hardback, however you like to buy books. Go out and get it. You're going to like this book, and you're going to want to put it on pretty soon because I think you're going to get some things out of it. Our medium. Our middle of the road selection is the, what is our middle? Backlog it. So usually if you go to the library or get a digital checkout, friends of the library, half-price books, wherever you can get books for a little bit cheaper, and if you see it, you pick it up. That's what this section is. Then there's our skip it category. This is one where is it skip it? Yeah, skip it. This is one where this may or may not be for you. You might want to do a little bit of research on this, and I certainly wouldn't be going and buying special editions of it because it may not be one that you'd want to reread over and over again. And our lowest category is the trash it, where this was certainly not for us. We may have seen problems or think that we have issues with the book that we think many people would. You could still love it. Books have homes for every person out there, but definitely make sure you spend some time researching as to whether this book is for you. We don't recommend this book is the idea.
Nice job. We did a lot in May. Hit me.
Yeah, this is insane. We did 19 videos here in May.
That's like a video almost every day.
4 novels, 7 shorter stories, 2 works of nonfiction. So, all right,
that's
maybe
crazy.
mid-rash. We had a couple of selections here, so let's go through these rapid fire because these were all about Shinto and the research into the Shinto religion of Japan. Up first is Shinto by Ian Reader, which you read and I did not.
If you know absolutely nothing about Shinto, get this book. It will help you as a very, very, very naive beginner. At least that's how I felt for me as a naive beginner myself. I feel like there are better books, so I'm going to go with Backlog It.
The second book is The Essence of Shinto, Japan's Spiritual Heart by Motohisa Yamakage. And that is the one by a spiritual practitioner that I read and Crypto did not. And yeah, that's going to be a skip it for me. That the best way I could describe this is I want the information in the book. I cannot stand a lot of the guy was really judgy. It was.
How many times did you want to throw your Kindle? This could be a trash it.
No, I had the actual physical book of this one.
Oh.
I want to get rid of this book. If someone wants this book, I will give it to you because I really did not enjoy it. The writing was really hard for me to get through, but I wanted the information in the book. So
put your P.O. box down in the comments below. He'll send it to you.
Yeah, I will literally give you this book. All right, the third one is a seminal study called Shinto, the History of Japanese Religion, which is very, very important to the history of how we look at Shinto and define it. That is absolutely a buy it if you want to go spend $3.99 to buy it, or you can go to these websites and read it for free. I'll put a link to our Shinto video, which will have the links to all of these. Actually, it would probably be easier to do it, but you can read that one online for free. It's definitely one that you'd want to read. And the fourth Shinto book that we used in our research was World Mythology. There's actually just a small section. I bought this because it's a whole bunch of creation stories of a lot of different religions around the world. And I think creation stories are super interesting. I'm going to say that one's a skip it as well because I wouldn't buy it just for the Shinto thing. But it's definitely, if you're into creation stories, obviously that's one that you're going to want to check out.
Would that make a good coffee table book?
Actually, I have left it out just around, like in my loft or over in the living room. There's times where I have left it out and just kind of peruse, like, oh, let's see what the Middle East is saying about how the world was created.
So it could be a backlog it or a coffee table book or something for the back of the toilet.
I think for some, I think for people that it's specifically interesting, but you have to make sure it's for you. And you may want, let's pretend I didn't have all these other books on Shinto. I would be very disappointed.
Okay.
It's just a taste of each one is what it is, unfortunately. So for general fiction, let's go through these. Our first one and done novel, The Temple of the Golden Pavilion.
Mishima.
Did you say backlog it?
No. I would say buy it. Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely. I think this is a good introduction to this author and this type of writing style and genre to go into some of his other works that has done exactly that for us, because I so want to read Sun and Steel, which is his autobiography.
Oh, yeah.
So because I will be buying that one 100%, even if it's $900.
All right. I'm actually going to go with a backlog it, which may shock you. Just because I think that this is recommendations to other people. I feel like it may step off of literary fiction into philosophy a little bit too much for the average person. So I'm going to say for most people, this might be one that you just want to check out from the library.
Okay.
Absalom. So I think we rated that. As we both
Collect
rated that.
it.
Collect it last month. So no questions about that one.
That's an American treasure there.
That is an absolute collect it.
Yeah, definitely.
You didn't get my joke. I did it again. The absolute. Come
I
on.
know.
Nobody
It's getting
understands
old now.
me. Nobody understands me. All right. Stephen
Muna
King.
does. Muna
Stephen
does.
King, If It
She
Bleeds.
loves you.
We can't rate this yet because we still have to read the third story. So more to come.
Give me a hint. Give me a preview.
A preview?
I don't know.
Okay. We're either gonna get. We're solidly either in the backlog it or buy it category. This next one's either going to bring it up to buy it or it's going to bring it down to backlog it.
Yep.
We'll see which one it is. That's where I am right now.
Yeah, it's definitely not a skip it and definitely not a collect it. So it's somewhere right in the middle there.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. All right. The Sisters, and we're going into our short stories now. The Sisters by James Joyce. Did you say collect it?
I kind of want to say collect it for everything, James Joyce, because he's like my second favorite now to Flannery. So it's like, if it's Flannery or James Joyce, collect it. I'm a sucker. Joyce is so good. He's so good.
I'm going to go with collect it as well, because if you think about it, we had a very famous syphilis breakdown. You've got the morality and criticism of the church. You've got paralysis and the inability to make decisions, and you've got class structure things. This story's 8 pages? I mean, come on.
Yeah, I think that's incredible is that such a short story you can get so much out of, and so many teachable moments. You can use this in a classroom. You could debate this. You could use this for philosophy. There's so much there. It's so deep for such a short story. I can't give anything but the highest praise for this.
Give me. Next month we are. Oh, wait. Hey, whoa. I was about to give away spoiler information. Stay tuned.
Tell the next story.
Stay tuned for the June Tibber, and we'll tell you what we're doing next month. Yeah.
Gotta subscribe.
All right. The next story, The Yellow Wallpaper by Charlotte Perkins Gilman. Did you say? See, this is one where I feel like the importance to read outweighs my personal enjoyment, though I did personally enjoy it. So where would you put this? Would you say I'm floating between backlog or not backlog it, buy it and collect it? Did you say buy it?
Yes. Okay. I think we'd like, this is one of those where I want a new category in between collect it and buy it. Like buy hardback because of the significance of the importance of this work, where you should read this. This is something that you need to read because this is one of those few pieces that can change your life.
Yeah, no, I agree. The importance of reading this is way, way up there. And I really did like the prose. Like I just flew through it very, very quickly.
Yeah, we had a great discussion. I had a great discussion with my wife about this as well. We're laying in bed there talking about it. This is one that can change the way you think about how to treat people.
All right, let's go to the next one. The Necklace by Guy de Maupassant. Did you say backlog it?
Yeah, backlog it. There's better versions of this, I feel. But it's okay.
Okay. No, I'm a backlog it too. I think this is maybe I'm just having assigned reading stigma because I did have this one assigned to me in high school. I liked it. I liked the ending, but the payoff was worth it.
But that's all it has, right?
But that's all it had. Yeah. The payoff was worth it. That's the confusing part of it. If that makes sense.
It's a one-hit wonder almost, right?
Yeah.
It's like you buy the CD for track 4 because that's what you had to do back in the day. You had to buy the whole damn CD just for that one that you heard on the radio that you loved.
You loved the CD because you loved track 4. But you knew deep down inside, you're like, yeah, but I really just like track 4. Like, I really just liked more the ending and the teaching element of that than anything else. Yeah. All right, Rashomon by Ryūnosuke Akutagawa. You said buy it.
Of course I said collect it.
Oh, collect it. Ooh.
Yeah, this is amazing influential story. It's so good. And I feel like it's going to open everything up for you. And it's a great starting point. And it's just going to lead you down a path of delicious goodiness. No, this is a total collected. This is something that you have to read and have. Because as you reread it, you're going to get more out of each time, I feel like.
I'm looking forward to doing more Akutagawa on this channel.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm biased because I want more Akutagawa. Damn, I'm terrible. I try. I really try.
You did. No, you're pretty. You're the pretty funny one. Don't worry. Your title of pretty and funny is solidified.
I'm not trying to be like a racist turd. I promise. I really try.
We will be doing more Akutagawa. I think people know that we just did this past Monday. Next Monday is in a couple days from now. We will be doing In a Grove, which is even more famous by him and probably more important to read. So if this was a collected, I mean, you've got 2 collected stories from this guy. I'm predicting right now.
Yeah, duh. No, I love his stuff. It's great.
Now, okay, how successful was this month? Our last short story is Two Deer by Leo Tolstoy. Collected, right?
Is there? Can we make it higher one now? First edition signed copy of Tolstoy.
Wow, is that 3 collecteds from the short stories? You had The Sisters by James Joyce, Rashomon by Ryūnosuke Akutagawa, and Two Deer by Leo Tolstoy. That's 3 collecteds.
This is my favorite Tolstoy by far. No, these are all great. I mean, I think you could make an argument for all 5 of these to be collecteds. You really could. Mm-hmm. No, these are absolutely very heavily influential pieces.
These are just the recommendations that we think the average person, but if you're like, hey, my favorite story of all time is the yellow wallpaper or the necklace, I'd be like, cool, great selection.
I get that. Yeah.
I'm not going to try and change your mind. Yeah.
Yeah. And here's Flannery O'Connor.
That would be the crypto thing to do. Like, you are so awesome. I really respect that. Now come to what I think. All right, guys. That was a very successful month. It was Two Deer. That was a very successful month.
See, you get it. You get me. I get you. Oh, I love you.
I absolutely get you, even though you absolutely don't get me.
Gonna make you bleed. See what I did there?
Oh, you really are my soul sisters.
Oh, no more singing. No more singing. Burn this thing down. Burn this temple down.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Come on, don't be upset. I'll get you a diamond necklace.
Oh, nice.
So you see, I can buy off his love by doing stuff like that.
I'm just going to steal all your jokes because you are a terrible person for selling this.
Oh, but if you did, man, my heart would bleed. If it bleeds, man.
Nobody's going to get all of these puns but us.
No, I mean, all we did was just talk about it for 26 minutes of all these stories. And
they'd be like, I'm going to need to read these so I get those funny jokes those guys had.
They were punny. I don't know if they were funny.
Oh, stop. Cut it out.
Joey Gladstone. All right, guys, we've droned on for too long. Yes, we appreciate you guys spending some time with us today. If you check out One Piece, we unanimously agree between all 2 of us, it should be Two Deer. All 2 of us. All 2 of us agree that it should be Two Deer. So please check that out. Please hit the subscribe for more literary discussions. Next month's going to be pretty awesome. We've been challenged to a very amazing book. Let's talk about it here coming up soon on our June Tibber. Until then, Una out.
Peace.